I've been literally trying to upload the video that's supposed to be posted today for the last, I don't know, hours, and nothing has worked. It is a long video and it just won't work. So what we're going to have to do, I'm going to have to just save the footage for another time, hopefully. I don't even know if it's corrupted or what, but we're going to do it this way. It was supposed to be this way. I had like a clean with me type of thing going on, and nothing's working. I don't know what it is, but nothing's working. So this video, I am going to answer your questions from the video I made called the Living in the Projects, How It Really Looks Like Low Income Housing Tour. So we're going to talk about the comments and questions I got on that video. All right, so the first comment I definitely want to talk about is, let's see what it said, because I had good comments and bad comments. So let's talk about it. Why I don't get a job and stop living off Medicaid and food stamps. Okay, I have a job. I've said that in videos. I have a job. Now that, I don't think in that particular video I said that, but in my other video afterwards, I talked about I have employment. I actually do work. What? She's not fully living off the government? No. But yeah, that was an interesting comment. It did get deleted because, I mean, excuse me, this is my channel. Anyway, let's talk about the next thing. The next thing was why I don't get my fat butt up and stop being lazy and stop living off the government. So again, we got some more issues about me, and they talk about my weight and all this other stuff. Also, my avatars that be on my thumbnails is an AI generated avatar. So it looks like me kinda. It does. Just more of a smaller version of me. And so I was like, oh, dang, getting catfish on the thumbnail? Yes, you did. So what? They do it all the time. So what? Anyway, yeah, those are a few of the nasty ones. There's lots of other ones that was way worse, but we don't even need to get into all that. Now let's talk about the stuff y'all really want to know. All right, so one of the questions y'all really want to know is, what city and state am I currently in? Very good question. So the city and state that I am in is something I cannot tell y'all at this current moment. I know. Please don't click off. Please don't leave the video. I have gotten some threats. Yes, threats from that video. Can y'all believe that? Little old me, I ain't doing nothing but share my life. But I got threats from people, and so to be on the safe side, I'm not disclosing it. All I can say is I'm in the Midwest. That's it. That is all. Okay? So maybe later down the road, I may feel more comfortable, but I ain't got time for people to be trying me. Okay? Don't have time for it. So I apologize for the people that really wanted to know, but I'm in the Midwest. That's all I can provide at this current moment. The internet world is crazy, isn't it? All right, and also to piggyback on the need to get off my butt, stop living off Medicaid and food stamps and all that, I'm not on Medicaid. There's nothing wrong with being on Medicaid. I'm just currently not. I have health insurance from my employer that I pay for. Also, I don't have food stamps. I do pay everything out of pocket. Everything is out of pocket. It's tight. It's hard to really make things happen, but it happens because God is amazing. So stuff just be happening that gets us through. And again, we hear sirens. In one of my other videos, we heard sirens. This is the constant thing I hear all the time, but that's okay. Anyway, yeah, so let's get to the next thing. The next thing is, how much do I pay here? How much is my rent here? How much is my utilities? Good questions. So currently, do I need to tell y'all? I'm just kidding. I'm going to tell y'all. So for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, I currently pay $850 a month. And for utilities, the only utility I am responsible for is lights. And lights has been ranging around, well, it's only been my first month, but it's been $93 for my first month. The next month, it shows that it's estimated to be $130. So I'm just going to say up to $150 for lights. And I also have to pay my own internet, and so internet is $70.70. And yeah, so those are the main utilities that I am responsible for, and again, that's how much my rent is. So now y'all know, because again, I'm on low income. Okay, I do not make more than $55,000 a year. I make way less than that, which we can talk about how much I make per hour. So how much I make per hour from my employer is, at the time of this video, it's supposed to hopefully get a raise soon, but at the time of this video, $18.26 an hour. Okay, so I'm sorry, $18.28 an hour. Sorry, I'm off a little bit. $18.28 an hour. And so yearly, that's $38,000 a year. My take home is usually bi-weekly of $1,213 every 2 weeks. So a good amount of my paycheck goes towards rent. One of my paychecks goes towards rent. The other amounts go for, lights, food, excuse me, lights, food, internet, cell phones, and household things, also car payment and car insurance. So pretty much I'm currently living paycheck to paycheck. There's never really much of anything left over at all. So yeah, so now y'all have all the information that y'all really wanted to know about, but let's talk about a few other comments and questions y'all had. Another comment was that you all cannot wait for me to decorate. I can't wait for me to decorate. But since I'm currently in the paycheck to paycheck range, I'm not sure how much decorating I will be doing. I pray that, God just blesses me with what we need, and, I'll definitely be praying for the wants. And if it's God's will, then it will be done. Okay. I am currently monetized. Yes, that video actually got me monetized, which is, sorry, almost knocked you over, which was, surprising actually. I didn't expect this much views from that video. Honestly, I was just sharing, my real life situation. And so maybe this monetization will help financially. I'm not quite sure. I just know I'm not quitting my job or nothing. If it does, turn out to be great money, I'm not leaving my job. I'm just not. I'm just not. I got to become a multimillionaire for any of that to happen. And again, that's God's will, then it will be done. But yeah, so I would love to decorate. But for now, unless there's some sponsors. Now, hey, if there's some sponsors that want to send me a dining room table and other decor, please feel free. Reach out to me. My email is in my about area. So go ahead, hit me up, let me know, and we will go from there. Because I need a dining room table. So, okay. But yeah, I can't wait to decorate either. All right, and then some other things is there are lots of rules living on low income. Basically, there's inspections that happen. I don't know if it's yearly, every 6 months or so, but it does happen. The thing is, I keep my house clean. Ain't nobody else but me and my kids living here. Come on in. Come on in. There's nothing to see here. Also, there's just other things, like the parking lot is small and only people that live here can park there. But they also made a new thing going on to where some people maybe have to park on the streets because it's just been a lot of mess with the parking. So I'll just put it that way. A lot of mess with the parking. It's just certain rules that I can understand. I get it. I understand it. And I'm okay with it. That's why I accepted it, because I didn't want to accept anything out of desperation. So I accepted it, understanding that there's going to be rules and certain things to abide by. And honestly, I think that's a good, I'd rather obey the rules and be cool than be homeless. So, yeah. All right. So in regards to pests, the only pest I've dealt with was roaches. I haven't seen any since. Pest control did come out to take care of the situation, and I haven't seen any since. I hope I don't see any going forward, because that's one thing I do not like to deal with. But other than that, there hasn't been anything else. I try to keep my place fairly clean, which again, this video was supposed to be a clean with me video, but because I don't know what happened with the file, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to see that. I'm gonna have to make a new one. But yeah, so I keep the place fairly clean, and you know, hopefully I won't have that issue at all going forward. So we'll see. But other than that, that is everything I have. If there are more questions and other things y'all curious about low income, let me know, and I will be more than happy to answer, except for city and state, because I can't answer that right now. But everything else, I will try my best to answer. And that, thank you for your time, and hopefully I have the video I really want to post together at some point. All right, laters.